God bless you. I think we'll with some friends. How many of us know that India has some of the richest rubies that there are? Also has rich topaz, and that Madagascar has very rich sapphires, that some of the most dazzling emeralds come from Brazil, and that corundums come from Nigeria. You also have opals coming from Australia as well, too. These are gems that you need to know where they're from. It shows you what God does, different countries, how He does, knowing where God placed certain things, and knowing what to look for when you're searching for gold, knowing what to look for when you're searching for diamonds, or rubies, or pearls. Certain things you look for. You can't say these things are not known, because the Bible is full of gemstones. Oh, the breastplate, that's a whole lot of knowledge right there about the breastplate of Aaron. Also, the foundation of the city of Jerusalem, New Jerusalem, at that, gemstones. The gates of New Jerusalem is pearls. Think about that. You can't steal them because there are angels guarding them. It's like there was an angel guarding the gate for the entrance to where the tree of life was. Cherubim. We explained the sword that turned every way. We have a duty to do. And our duty, let me first of all make one point clear. Very quickly, one verse before we go over the scripture today. Further, Isaiah 25:1 says, O Lord, thou art my God. My God, my God, my Elohim, personal, my God. I will exalt thee. I'm reading, that's what I read. O Lord, thou art my God, Elohim. I personally will exalt thee. How are you going to exalt him? What is he going to do to exalt God? We don't question these kind of things among ourselves. I'll praise thy name in this mountain again. The Lord of hosts make. He also rests. All the great knowledge that's there in the scripture that is not being fed to you people out there because you're too busy finger popping out there across the world. You're too busy partying. You're too busy laughing to understand the great things of God. Let's get on back over to the 19th chapter of Luke. We need to go there. Luke 19:1 says, now we've left Zacchaeus, and now we're 19:1 Luke, and Jesus entered and passed through Jericho. What Jericho means? The moon. We've gone through that already. And we give you the episode about he and Zacchaeus. Oh, Jesus is now the Lord, Lord, have mercy, Lord, Lord. Shut up. I can't. Shut up. I got to call on him. Shut up. I don't want the stone to cry when I need the Lord. You know the story. But here we come. Verse 2. Behold, there was a man named Zacchaeus. Now, you must understand, the word Zacchaeus means innocent. So now, Jesus is going to abide in the house of a man called Zacchaeus, whose name means innocent, to show him what it actually means to be innocent. Your name is innocent, you ought to be innocent. So, reading verse 2. Which was the chief among the publicans, and he was rich. Rich and innocent, but you need teaching, you need learning. And he sought to see Jesus, who he was, and could not for the press, because he was little of stature. Innocent, but little of stature. Innocent, but desiring to see Jesus. And he ran before and climbed up into a sycamore tree to see him, for he was to pass that way, right on course, right down the street. And when Jesus came to the place, he stopped and looked up and saw Zacchaeus and said to him, Zacchaeus, which means innocent, I-N-N-O-C-E-N-T. That's what his name means. Make haste and come down. Make haste and come down. For today I must abide at thy house. The house of innocence, rich, but I must abide at thy house. How come? Because you have the name innocent, but you need to be taught what it means to be innocent. You're not innocent, your name is. And he made haste and came down and received him joyfully. And when they saw it, they all marveled, saying, what? That he was going to be a guest with a man that is a sinner. Have you not heard that I came to save sinners? He that is whole need not a physician, but he that is sick. But look at the attitude they had. He was going to be guest with a man that is a sinner. And Zacchaeus stood the way that Jesus stood when Bartimaeus called him. And he tried to shut him up. Jesus stopped and stood still. And said unto Lord, the Lord beheld. Let me go back to verse 8. And Zacchaeus stood and said unto the Lord, behold, Lord, the half of my gold like goods I give to the poor. And if I have taken anything from any man by false accusation, I restore him fourfold. We'll stop on that note. Come back the next time. God bless you. Global Christian friends, military, government, pastors out there across the world.